hopefully that's... I'm not gonna keep an eye on this because I think this is a shorter album. Hello, hi. Hi. Welcome. I have a skishy. Look at this guy. So cute. It's stretchy. Anyway, I have him on my microphone. It's like something to do with my hands. Anyway, hi, hello. The crossbar to this camera gets in my way. It's like literally like right there. No, that should be fine. I don't think I needed to change anything. Is everything displaying okay? It should be. Okay, hold on. Are we gone? Yeah, we're on. Okay. I just couldn't tell. Okay. It's not too bad. I can't hear anything outside. I just woke up from the biggest nap. I woke up from a coma, chat. I was dead ass asleep like probably like not even an hour ago. Less than an hour ago. I got over a cold earlier this week. I had a nasal infection or something. 10 out of 10, do not recommend. It was not fun. Volume's good. One notch down. I can't, I mean I could, but like I turned it down. I think it's just it's the track. Let's just go from here. Honestly, I think it's the track. Here. We'll go to something a little bit calmer. I moved the mic a little bit. Oh, iPad speakers. Yeah, that's true. You are on the iPad, aren't you? I'm awake. Totally awake. I was gonna say, you don't use headphones on an iPad, but I was like, do they even have headphone jacks anymore? Or am I so old, I assume they actually have to be using, like, AirPods. They're AirPods now, aren't they? I don't know, I use headphones still. Like a proper person. Well, sometimes I use earbuds, but like wired ones. That's too quiet for me. I'm gonna just turn up the headphones. There we go. Oh, they do. Just not very comfortable to use headphones when you're laying on your side. Ah, that makes sense, I suppose. I suppose I have to give you that. How's the week been going for everybody? I've been very tired. I was sick. I have a trip this weekend. Ergo, I need to be better for that. I'm going to have a spa day. Hopefully my skin comes back and it's nice and young looking for this old hag. Just making sure this thing isn't gonna mega drip on me as it has the tendency. There we go. Ah, it's been, that's it. It is a thing that is happening. And I said red. What kind of reds are we looking at? I want something a little bit more dull. What are my test sheets? Whoa! And the flowers are still standing. Let's be smart and not do it directly over, even though it is... Lipstick rose. What do you look like? Sort of like a... That is definitely a rose, I'll give that. Currant. Kind of like that better. And then what are you? Cardinal. That's too red. You go back over here. You're too light. You go over here. I think I'm going with this. I need something that's like a dull red. Okay. Back we go. Boop. Okay. I'm just gonna do everything in red. The whole tracksuit. Sitting here staring at my... Oh, that's right. The top is white. Let's do this, just so I know what the hell I'm doing. It's gonna look like that. Yeah. Such a severe expression on him. That's like old school Doc when I first started drawing him. Cranky. I think my favorite sketch of him is this one. I haven't scanned them all yet. They're like way overdue to be scanned in. Here we go. That one. Cranky cold Doc is so cute. He's always cold. I mean, I feel that though. I'm always cold too. Cookie enjoyer. Although it probably says Oreo Fiend. Oh yeah, it does. It's up here. Cranky hasn't had his coffee yet. He has a little Viet coffee. Although this one's really cute too. That one. The neck hurts today. Don't let Doc know you hurt anywhere. Because that's not what's supposed to happen. Keeping bullets in his body. It's not like anything on this is outdated. It's just the expressions and maybe like how I approached everything is a little more outdated. Like, definitely the default has changed considerably. Let's take a walk back to the beginning. They're definitely different. Definitely different. The reason why I haven't scanned them in is I haven't finished Cap's page. Or Pilot's page. I haven't finished Pilot yet. He needs to be hot. Hot English Scottish dude. Is that too much to ask? Nah, I don't think it is. I didn't get to show you guys, or maybe I did and I just don't remember. I got a gift from the husband, specifically for this project. Come on, there we go. Okay. Is it here? Yeah, it is. It's underneath the book. Feel a little funny. I don't know, that's just sick funny. Doc, defried JPEG, artifacts, lectures, actions. Don't. Yeah, absolutely. It's a book that the husband bought me. It's How to Draw OG-san. So it's literally for learning how to draw middle-aged men. This thing is amazing. We're gonna look at it a little bit. Like, it's one of those how to draw manga books. But it's got a lot of really cool fundamentals. There's some really good, like, you know, the body hair, the way that, you know, I gotta start drawing knuckles. I'm not very good at that. And the body types. Hope that's not too spicy for you, Twitch. Archetypes. I like this doctor guy. He's kind of cool. Police detectives, military dudes. Like, it covers a lot. It is a great manual. Big guys, little guys, girl guys, not girl guys. It's pretty cool. Oh, look at this. He's in love with his intern. I don't know what the story is. I don't speak Japanese. That's the fact the old man drawing manual exists. I think there's 2 of them, too. This is like 1 volume. There's like another volume, I think. I love this thing. This thing is amazing. Yeah, I can even if I wanted to draw Danmei. I got that. That's available to me. All sorts. Fantasy? It's pretty cool. There's also cowboys. Where are the cowboys? Old assassin. And there we go. We got cowboys. Detectives. Stereotypes. I like how they draw this dog though. That was really cute. Very medic coded. Very medic coded. Fighting after some woman though. Like, who's this chick? What's the backstory? I've always wondered. I like this one. Look at that. That's so cool. Anyway, I have a lot to learn from it. Did I enjoy this book? I love OG-san. That is true. I do love OG-san. And they got a bunch of other manuals, it looks like. This one's a pose manual. That'll be really valuable. Pose manuals are really good. I say, at any given point in time, we love OG-san. God, I love Old Man Yaoi. If you have a chance to buy drawing manuals, buy the drawing manuals. They're pretty cool. I like that illustration. That one's really cute. Anyway, I have that. I feel like I may or may not. Doc doesn't look any older. He's just a fucking twink. That's just. Fact of the matter is, everybody else is balanced out against him. Off the top here, maybe we should just make the hoodie red. It's too late to go back now. Oh, I think I like that better, yeah. I do. Okay. It's a really cool thing to just look at, too. I had a bunch of, like, how to draw manga, like, Japanese ones. I don't know where they've all gone, though. I do have a couple sitting around, though. I like this cherry red. Yeah. And then the bottom half is red. Not me falling asleep. I'm awake. We're gonna try and finish all of them today. So we have to the 31st. I almost thought about doing maybe something else. 90% sure you have an Astro Boy how to draw manga. Ooh. Oh, that's cool. That would be cool to have. Is it like how to draw like the Tezuka Star System characters or just... I mean, I could say just Astro Boy, but it's never just Astro Boy because of the Star System. What a cool idea. You could just have all these different manga and just draw the same people in different roles. It's like having a stable of actors. That is such a good idea. I don't do that, generally. But it is a cool idea. I've always thought it was a very good idea. Speaking of things I want to do, I want to sit down and just bulk read manga. And I was just laying rotting in bed the other day. Couldn't even read. I've got like a backlog of novels I should be reading. Haven't gotten back to it. There's a couple of manga I'd like to start reading. Like, unironically, would like to start reading One Piece, because I read faster than I watch. Most people probably do. Let me lay this in really quick. Break down into Tezuka style. Oh. Yeah, Yuna is one of them. Definitely Yuna. Nero and everybody in... Oh, I forgot to do the bottom there. For Threads of Yuga, technically they're part of a star system. And they're basically just there just for, you know, being, like, cameo characters. They're in when we once had names. I designed it. I do have that. I do have designs for that. They're the ones who are mentioned. So, they have designs for We Once Had Names. Everybody has shorter hair except Nero. Even though his hair is slightly shorter. They exist. Not that anybody cares, but I do. Color the inside a darker red. There we go. Ooh, okay. I'm moving away from the mic. Sorry. I'm hungry. I'm hungry, chat. I'm gonna die. I hunger, chat. I hunger. I took a big, like I said, I took a big fat ass nap earlier and I just kind of forgot the world existed. So I didn't really have a lunch. And you know, right around the corner, Halloween. Gotta go get the website all set up for our article shenanigans. Pick some games. There's something that I was prepping for that I need to figure out if I can get it set up in time. I should. When we get to October, it is a special game that I've been kind of sitting on for a little bit. And I think you guys will be pleasantly surprised. If I can get it working. It should be pretty cool. But other than that, I'm not telling you guys anything else. How did I color those sneakers? Okay. So these ones. Okay. The super god ones. I was thinking the other day that I need to get to a Uniqlo because they're doing an Ayazawa collaboration and there's a Happy Berry shirt and I need a Happy Berry shirt. And if you've never read anything by Ayazawa, I read Neighborhood Stories, which I don't think has ever been localized, and it's basically the prequel to Paradise Kiss. Oh, I had notes for the episodes, their episodes. But they have the Happy Berry logo. It's like a fashion line. It's like a main thing in Neighborhood Stories. But it's like, this is the logo. Wait, too far? Okay, here we go. It's a strawberry, right? And it's got a cute little thing. And then it's got, like, wings. I think they're a little bit softer. Right? That's the Happy Berry logo. And they have, like, a Ringer t-shirt with the Happy Berry logo on it, and I want it. Because I love Ringer t-shirts. That's where it has, like, the Do you have a Ringo t-shirt? He does not, but, like, it's like... Do you not wear... No, I don't have you wearing anything but button-ups. Or turtlenecks. Anyway, it's like the top of the t-shirt has... And the borders. So the collar and the sleeves have, like, a different color. I love Ringer t-shirts. They're so cute. What am I looking for? This. Here we go. But I need to get my hands on a Happy Berry t-shirt, because if I don't, I'm gonna cry. I've always wanted Happy Berry. It's so cute. I did the shadows completely wrong. You know what? I care not in this moment. Shadows should be... This one should be in the other direction. I don't know. Oh, yeah, I forgot something there. Okay, I see it. That's the whistle. There we go. The whistle blue. Oh, that's the wrong side. I do not have room to put the... Dug out the book. Oh, you found it. How to draw him himself at meticulous detail. How to do his boots. How the boots transform. The history of the character. How the design changed. Section at the back which shows off some of the characters, but it's very much on the title character. But it doesn't have anything for Pluto, because that's a spin-off. God, I gotta sit down and finish Pluto, dude. Like, I watched the first 2 episodes, and it was absolutely fan-frickin-tastic. And I haven't gone back, because, like, episode 2 just wrecked me. Absolutely, positively wrecked me. And I needed time to recover. And I think I've had time long enough to recover. So, I do like me mysteries. And I was really getting into it. Yeah, Pluto anime is fantastic. I need to finish it. It's so good. Holy shit. It's art. Okay. Why, if he's a school coach, Dio, does he have a gun holster? Ah, good reader. That is because the school that they're at, there's 2 school arcs. There's one where he's a nurse, and there's one where he's a coach. The first one, which is, you know, the school arc, they get hired for 1 semester to do what I like to call the usual stuff that you do in a City Hunter manga, which is bodyguarding. They're bodyguarding, and because it's my series and I like putting in this weird sci-fi elements, they're guarding an alien princess, and she's at a, you know, at a school learning about humans so she can be a good ambassador for her people. And so they all take on a 1 semester contract where they're being bodyguards, and Doc gets to play the school nurse. Because why the hell not? It's so cute. Look at him. Just like... School nurse. School nurse Doc is cute. The other one is they get a 3-month contract at a school that is rehabilitating child soldiers. This was my husband's idea. Oh dear God. Just knocked over all these pens and a roll of washi tape. I think I got it all. I can't wait to get a washi tape holder. Even though it's not going to hold nearly all of my tape, it's going to hold most of it. Over here. It's in a very precarious position. I don't have anything else. Okay, there we go. What was I saying? Yeah, it was the husband's idea to do that. And so, because Doc's a doctor, he'd be really good for, like, PE and health, because he's just gonna sit there and run the poor students ragged and not take their bullshit. Which is why, thus the severe disposition. Do I have? Yeah, I do have sketches for it. Come on, you can run a mile faster than that. I didn't care much for the windbreaker, but, like, it kind of works. The stopwatch I couldn't really get in. There's the school nurse one, with the broken obligatory school nurse window. Okay. Yes, it was Gunslinger that broke the window. Just throwing a baseball too hard. Anyway. That's that arc. With the implication that a lot of these kids do end up joining mercenary crews, but they need to be integrated back into society by learning things like how to cook, language skills, how to use the computer literacy for some of them. So everybody has like a different role. Do I have that written down? Hang on, this book has like a lot of stuff in here. Oh, that's just Outfit August. People having bedtimes. There we go. Child Soldier School Arc. Cap teaches math. Doc teaches PE. Trickster teaches English. So, like, writing comprehension, reading comprehension. Probably also teaching them how to read, because some of them probably would have a rudimentary idea of how to read, depending on where you're getting them. Dynamite teaches science, because why the hell not? PK's teaching history because he's the last one who got to pick his subject, and they just kind of forced history on him. Sniper teaches music because he was the first one who gets to do it. Sniper was a music teacher in the previous arc. Gunslinger gets to teach art because he knows all the arts and crafts, so probably also teaches him clothing mending. How to fix your clothes. And Techie does comp sci. That is absolutely, everything is out in the open. They can totally, like, sit there and act like they are severe humans, but teaching them how to, you know, be people. It'll be an interesting arc to write. That's not for a considerable amount of time, obviously. I think the Alien Princess arc happens much earlier than this one will. With all the blue outfits, I originally was going to give him a blue tracksuit. There are a couple of outfits here I'm thinking I should have changed the color. Like, he needed more green in his wardrobe. I don't know. There's a couple in here I think would have been better if they were, like, a different color. But, you know, we persist. And that's what we're going with. Like the idea arc of rehabilitating child soldiers. It is! It's also one that I'll have to very much tackle more sensitively. I like to think of it kind of like, you know, a different take on, oh, what was the name of that movie? Dangerous Minds? But not like inner city schooling, which has its own kind of politics. But like showing that, you know, it's possible for people to kind of rehabilitate to be useful members of society when you've been on the fringes of doing things. I think it also kind of fits in with the whole, like, I guess, the theme of the series. We once had names, where everybody is boiled down to being referred to as a profession. I mean, I just tackled talking about that in episode 4, which I swear to God it's going. It had to be divided up into 3 parts, so it's going to be another mega chapter. But, you know, I think there's something to be said by saying, you know, Just because you did something doesn't mean you can't do other things. I put boots. I don't know why that's on there. Do I have the ability to change this? I'm just looking at this. Hang on. I have something that I usually do. Okay. I have some stickers here that I was using to, like, definitely... Okay, whoop. I'm gonna go right about there. I use to mask out things because I don't have whiteout. Right about there. Okay. There we go. Fixed it! Sort of. Oh, I can smell dinner being cooked. Dad's making spaghetti sauce. Why? Why? Yay! Spaghetti! And we're either gonna have spaghetti or slimgullion. Or goulash. Which is just basically, take a noodle. Like a short noodle, not like a long noodle. We usually use macaroni, but I like it with rotini. And then you cook it with spaghetti sauce, very saucy, and then you add a whole bunch of cheese. So it's kind of like mac and cheese, but then add tomato sauce. And that's your dinner. It's incredibly carb heavy, but you know, I need carbs, I'm hungry. What was I saying? I feel like I'm talking in circles. Anyway, that's one done. Should color in the... Busted out the whiteout more than you know. Yeah, yeah, jacket. Putting things on jackets for real, though. There are times, though, when I've had really bad things that I can't, like, change. Here's one of my hacks. I go into, like, my phone and I use, like, the iPhone, like, what do you call it? The iPhone, albums, like, go into the photos, because you can touch up photos. Then I'll, like, let me just put this over here. Because there are a couple where I've, like, cropped these, and I need to, like, erase, like, a thing. I'll, like, use the eyedropper to get the background of the color, and I just mask it out. I've done that before to, like, correct, like, mistakes. I don't do it very often, though, because I have to do it on my phone. But that... I don't think that helps, because... For, you know, what you were talking about, but that's what I do when I have something I just need to get rid of. You know what I mean? Alright, so we have two. It's one day, but it's two different ones. I just knocked over a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, shit, there goes my book. Well, I could have sworn I had another paper guard. I know I have another paper guard. Where is it? Darn it. That's fine. Paramedic. Because he's probably had to pose as a paramedic at a couple points in this series. More than a doctor. Just shows up as a paramedic. So I have two different paramedic outfits. One with long sleeves as a jumpsuit, and the other one is just a top and a bottom. What does my mystical book tell me? Yeah, right there. So, if you're wondering why two of these have Doc with black hair, is because I changed the outfit. That was originally going to be the one I was going to do for the Trickster episode, but I shifted that to being a formal outfit, and this is the one that's going to have. That was the one. So, things... I had a lot done ahead of time, which gave me the opportunity to kind of make decisions sooner. which is important. Oh, also, this is too late, because we may or may not be able to use it, but I went and I bought 2 of these. Hopefully these are a little bit closer to, like, the Crayola purple that I used to use, because most of my purples are way too freaking dark. But these aren't bad. They kind of show up lighter. As I move things around, give me a moment. Okay. I want something a little bit more blank. Oh, that should work. Here we go. I'll show you. Because, like, it's really dark IRL. Like, that is really dark. The light and the camera help. And then there's Violet. They're too dark to me. IRL, it is a lot darker. Now that's a little bit more of a lilac. So I got these. This one's cool. The problem is I believe they're supposed to be, like, calligraphy pens. So they're not gonna layer very nice. As you can see, they're gonna blotch up. But they're a lot closer to the purples I was looking for. I want this a little bit more vibrant like this. I have so many purples trying to find, like, a perfect one when I was doing Halloween outfits 2 years ago for Outfit August. I have been going through so many purples. And I still haven't found anything as much as, like, I like as much as the Crayola. So. The search persists. Let's say you've done that before. You can't recall last time you've done it. Yes, pens blotch up when layering. Yeah, I mean, some of them are only meant to have 1 stroke. I don't. I do more than 1 stroke because that's how you finish. Dirty joke. Anyway. So yeah, there we have some paramedic outfit. Pear. Oh, your neck's way too small on this one. That's fine.
Let's turn, shall we,
and I can actually show you, for the most part, how I kept everything mostly consistent. Is actually... That's not what I was looking for. There it is. I drew Doc in his undies, kind of. Just so I had a way to keep it inconsistent, and then I also did, like, facing the 3/4 facing the other way. So I could keep everything relatively consistent, at least heights-wise. Because, I mean, I could count dots, but this is how I kept most of everything consistent. I think that that is a good idea to have, is like a template to work from, and then just changing the poses. Well, a lot of the poses look about the same, but I mean, Outfit August is meant to be a lot more low-key, except in the creation. Having all the poses is the hard part. See, now your neck's thicker over on this one. What was I thinking? That's what makes Outfit August go fast. That's why I have so many done ahead of time. Is literally because I was doing this. Because it's a proportion's never heard of her. I know. Mostly so I could keep the, you know. I like making sure everything's consistent, especially if it's the same character over and over again. It bothers me if they don't look exactly like, you know, how they're supposed to every time. Since we're gonna be in September, it's gonna be Streamiversary, which is coming up soon. I want to say it's a teen number, like a 17 or 12 or something. I'll have to look. Which would be my first stream. I'm going out for my first stream, which I believe was art. I think think it was flowers, if I remember correctly. My very first stream was, I was making flowers. Good times. I'll check. And then we can, we'll do I'll bring up some videos on my YouTube and did I? Yeah, I did, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Okay. We'll talk about games that I've played before and how much I like them and what I liked about them and favorite moments. I think that'd be cool as a streamiversary idea. Not everything's gonna get shown. As I said, I'm not doing games that I didn't end up liking. Because we're gonna do a healing stream. It's a celebration. And I'm not gonna sit here and bitch about how much, you know, I got soft-locked in a game that shall not be named and is no longer uploaded. The halcyon days before I realized what a, asset flip game was. Lamau. Oh, more blue. I hope we're okay with more blue, chat. Maybe a lot of blue. Making an effort to make sure her arms are a bit better. Some visual indication of her surge strength. They're not super muscly, but you're supposed to be able to tell looking at her she can pack a punch. Yeah? Broader shoulders, I think. Having a little bit of a bicep bump is what I'm not very good at drawing muscly people either. Like, small muscle versus big muscle. Like, I don't think I have the capacity to draw anybody who's like 200 pounds plus. Which is, you know, unfortunate to me. I want to. I have some truly big guys. Absolute hench. And they need to look it. You know what I mean? Leading up to this, I had the craziest searches as well as downloaded pictures for ideas. That was a time. Slightly broader shoulders. I've been consistent. We'll earmark that. Yeah, a little bit of a bicep bump. Where's my pencil? Yeah. Okay, there we go. Right. If you're having just a normal arm, you know, that's a thing, right? But then... So like someone like Doc, super skinny, right? This guy is not winning any contests of strength because he's a weakling that only once strangled a man to death because he had help, a rear naked choke, and a scarf. You wanna go... I mean, if you want the neck muscles to be thick... Pecs! Don't worry about that. But, like, the arms? A little bit more, right? Now, don't take what I'm doing as, like, I know what I'm doing when it comes to muscles. I don't. But, like, rounding it out a little bit more. Silty's a girl. A grill. She's gonna look a little more rounded in the shoulders. Do not take anatomy advice from me, but this is just, right? And there's this really nice thing I like when it comes to forearms, right? I gotta do it this way because there's like a straight and then there's this beautiful curve, right? Oops. There's like sometimes you get a little definition on the arm. Don't worry about that. But like having good like forearms, you know? And then straight. Curved, straight, offset, you know? Those are just my recommendations. On guys, usually it's a little less puffy. They're a little bit more straighter angles, but, you know. Again, I'm not an expert. I'm actually terrible at it, but that's just what I've noticed. If you are okay with that kind of advice. So. Okay, cool. Big Blue. Now this is where I'm like... I was looking up how to do... Like, what am I allowed to do? Because Red Cross. And it seems like, correct me if I'm wrong, I tried doing, you know, a couple hours worth of research regarding this. It's mainly the Red Cross in Canada that gets really cranky about it. You can't do a Red Cross on a white field. And in some places you're allowed to do a red field with a white cross. So we're going with that. As far as I know, that is somewhat allowed. I don't know. And we're gonna do pens, because that is a really narrow area. Put this over there. At least for this one. Although it looks like Switzerland, so I don't know. I mean, if I have to go back and tinge them like orange, like I did with Dynamite's outfit, episode for Dynamite, what the fuck happened over here? Hold on, my pen's got out of order. There we go. Okay. Alright. So I don't know. I'll do something that's a little bit closer, maybe, to orange. I don't know. That's like a red-orange. Oh, on camera, that looks way more orange than it does red, though. Anyway. Definition of the lines on the forearm. Oh, yeah. That's not easy. I also struggle with drawing people who are a little bit more chunky. That's why I decided that, you know, it would be really good for me to start exploring that. Gunslinger's really muscly. Techie's a chunky. Techie's a chunky little guy. You know, his source material dictates that he is not a small guy, he is a thick boy. Ergo, I should learn how to do that. And I think you know... There's dried ink on the outside. Sorry. I don't know why that made me mad irrationally. Probably because if I touch something and it turns red, I'll be pissed. But like... Whoops. Please don't spill. Phone, you go here. I wanted him to be thick. And he is kind of in the original, but I made him a little bit more round lately, and I just kind of like that better. He needs more of a tummy. I gotta round the shoulders out. That's what I learned. I'm learning from that other book, is round the shoulders out more. You know, it's not a coat hanger. Coat hanger, you know, that's different. Also, movie night. Look at that. Everybody with normal, because that's the apartment AU where everyone's normal. Techie without the weirdo tech eye. But yeah, that's what I noticed. It's round out the shoulders, thicken them up. Barrel-chested. You know, I gotta learn how to draw barrel-chested dudes. That's new to me. I like it, though. It's kind of cool to be able to draw him to my satisfaction of, like, this is a thick dude, but it's a thick dude who's, like, still could knock me the fuck out. And Techie's carrying around that big-ass hammer for a reason. 5 to the eyes. You know what I'm saying? 5 to the eyes with a hammer. Rounder works for Techie. Yeah, I mean, Rounder works for Techie also, but I mean, like, I wrestle also with his face because he is a round face, because he's chubby, you know? It's not like a square face. Like, NG is a square face, Techie is a round dude. Like, he's round in all the spots. Like, I look at the engineer in TF2, and that guy could probably knock me the fuck out. Like, yeah, sure, like, he's kind of a thick boy, but, like, he's a thick boy that's hauling ass shit on his shoulder. That guy is, you know, he's working out in his own way. Techie's rounder than that. He's IT, so he's round. And so his face is rounder, which is hard because if I make it too round, then it makes him look too young. He's like in his, like, early to mid-30s. With my style. It's a struggle, but I enjoy the challenge of it. Because, you know, that We Once Had Names is basically just, it's TF2 and I've just filed off the serial numbers. There's nothing wrong with that. It's not like I'm trying to make it into anything. I'm not trying to go the fanfic to indie author pipeline, because fuck that shit. Face shapes. Yeah, I got same face syndrome too! Like, same face syndrome. It just... Also 3/4. I wish to quote Narumi in a after talk in Wotakoi, gosh, I love the 3/4 view. I wish I could draw it forever. I was like, oh baby girl. Oh baby girl. Same. I too wish I could only draw this and I could get away with it, but I shouldn't. I really shouldn't. You know, one should have variety in their life. It is the simmering cumin in the it's the cumin in the simmering pot of life, as they say in Animal Crossing. It's in Wild World, I think. Not the movie. You gotta love people who have seen that movie for the first time and they're like, what the fuck is that ending? I'm like, yeah, that's what I said. What the fuck is that ending? I'm not spoiling anything else other than that, but, like, ending comes out of fucking left field. Also, Whitney is absolutely gorgeous. And her and Apollo just need to fucking make up. My Wild World town used to have them both. They moved out. I lost a bunch of people when I was not playing as closely as I should have during the pandemic. And I lost... In one of my villages, I lost Tangy! Sniff. So, you know, took about 10 years for the characters to kind of cycle. And it's been about 5, so I just gotta wait 5 more years before she comes back home again. You know? That has nothing to do with We Once Had Names. Do art as a hobby. Yeah, you should. I mean, like, hobby doesn't mean that you can't improve in places. Because it'll make you feel good about yourself, you know? You did it for fun and you still got better. That's what it should be all about, you know what I'm saying? That's what it should be about. I do this to satisfy myself and, like, the 1 or 2 people who have seen it and enjoy it. And, you know, when people offer commissions, you can have your little blorbos get commissioned. I have one of Doc and, Gunslinger from another artist. And I'm so excited because I saw some of the, they were offering, like, a little discount on them, and they draw really hot, muscular guys, and I was like, definitely want to see them do Gunslinger. So I've been waiting on that. It's been very fun. It was one of those Your Character Here's, so I'm like, I hope to get to see other people's, like, if they're, like, gonna get uploaded, because I love seeing those. Those are so cool. Your Character Here commissions are great. My new profile picture on Instagram is a Your Character Here. It's May. And she drew her so cute. It's one of my favorites. A precious baby who has never done anything wrong in her entire life. Except maybe not get a better salary from Alistair when she joined. We should do it in a warmer gray. Yeah, I can do that. Your style isn't always fitting for certain works. Yeah. I don't think my style is all that fitting in certain things either. But you have a vision, you get stuff done down for it, and then you can always, you commission other people to do it. Mushroom Minded does some of the best, like, work for your characters. If I'm thinking of the same person. Some of the greatest, like, sketches ever. Good stuff, man. You know? I have to order in the darkest, like, versions of this, of the grays, unless I want to spend, like, $82 getting, like, fucking... Never mind. I don't feel like... I don't want to have to pay for shipping for Copics. It's, like, as much as a marker. And they're, like, already $8-9 online anyway. Yeah, M's got great stuff. M is great. Oh. See, what you guys can see, it's lighter, but not for me. It's actually pretty freaking dark on my end. Like, this is hard. Wow, I'm done with some cake here. Whoops. Not my intention to give him 40 of... or one of those 40 cakes that Lex Luthor took, and that's terrible. It's a little meme for you guys, if you know the Superman memes. It's a little too much cake. Was not intended. He's supposed to be skinny. He doesn't eat. Except, no, that's not true. He's eating a lot more sweets now. Go forth, Doc. Have as many Oreos as I cannot have. See, those aren't even in the same, like... I didn't draw them with the same size. I'm a fraud! Anyway. My work does a lot of Justice Certain stuff. Well, you know. It's a respectable amount of cake, not a full bakery, but a few cream puffs at least. We love that for him. It should be illegal for Doc to have too much cake, in my opinion. He's skinny. He's a... If anyone's gonna have like a... If anyone's gonna have like an ass you can bounce a quarter off of, it's gonna be PK. I want him... I gotta figure out how to draw him to have Nightwing ass. That is my goal. Because, you know, acrobatic and shit. Right? He should have a Nightwing ass. I want that for him. Right? Like, honestly, that is the vision I have for PK. He needs to be muscular. He's basically like, you know, like a Nightwing. Yes, he's technically based on Scout, but PK needs to have a Nightwing ass. I like Scout. Don't get me wrong, alright? I think Scout's kind of cute. That guy is not packing as much cake as I think he should be, though. Honestly. Nightwing ass. Nightwing ass! And this is why I read comic books. Like, yeah, I'm sure Batman has a nice ass and everything, sure. But it's not Nightwing's ass. It's not Dick's ass. Nightwing butt. Just sitting here talking about ass for the past 10 minutes, I feel like. Nightwing ass. Oh, it took you the fuck out. It was at Anime Impulse, and they were doing a stamp rally for, like, Bat Family stuff. And, one of the prizes was a sticker of Dick's ass, and I was just like... I should have done it, but, like, the minimum spending was, like, $8, and I just didn't have the money for that. You know, I just... Nightwing ass. I want to say that that is a attainable thing that I can have for characters. Are we off? Yeah, we're a little bit off. This is too dark. I cannot see. I am your friend. Sorry. It's nothing to do with anything. I can barely see it. Oh! Don't fall. Go over here. Let's put the markers back as I am running out of room. You doing okay? Yeah. I love a man in uniform. I love how I can't see what I'm doing. I love it. I gotta, like, squint. Not even. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's done. Done enough, you know? Where is my... Can you hear my dad? I can hear my dad through my headphones. I don't know what he's talking about, though. Oh, shit. His watch. I gotta do Doc's watch. There we go. So nice to not have to blend, because his hair is white, and I just have to do gray to indicate. Hang on. I'm getting too many markers. Too much gray. 5, 3, 1. Okay. I don't know why they have these all labeled as, like, odd numbers. I've always wondered. Is there a reason? Like, 9, 7, 5, 3, 1. What happened? Why? Why? Oops. Here we go. Let me just line everything up just so it's out of my hair. Okay. Cool. I had to buy a whole new pack of these, and I'm probably gonna go through them again. And I'm gonna have to buy more in December. One of the few reasons I wish I did digital. I wouldn't be going through so many, like, fucking things, I feel like. Yeah. Let's get the flooring done onto that. Am I still on camera? Okay. I've been wondering if I should do face cam for certain streams. Like game streams. But I have a feeling like that wouldn't be very appealing, because then I'd have to actually be, like, dressed decent, I would assume. Not that I'm not dressed decent at the moment, I'm wearing clothes, but, you know. No, there's never been a time where I've not been wearing clothes. I just want to put that out there. But, like... Well, that's not true. I think for the Fatal Frame marathon last year, I did dress up in costume. I was dressed as Mio. I did wear that. Although I think by Fatal Frame 3 I had taken off the top and just wore the cami. Because it was hot! It was getting warm. I still fit in that costume. Probably don't anymore. My shoulders are a lot more broad from lifting a little bit more often. My phone is going crazy. What's going on? So I'm going on a trip with my sisters to Carmel. And the name of the notes document that I was sent by my sister who's making an itinerary. Bougie girl things in a Carmel. I don't bougie things very often. I don't do bougie things very often. I do other things that are, you know, somewhat bougie, but not bougie like this. We're going to a spa. I've never been to a spa, chat. At least not one like this, so I'm kind of excited. Hopefully I get some of these kinks out of my back. My lower back, because, you know, I'm over 30. Over 30. Wow. Okay. There we go. He's talking to someone on the phone. For when this album ends, Relentless Riders. Okay. And then Barnbella. Okay. Cool. In that order, or does it matter? I know we're almost at the end. Alright, this one has a lot more red details. The epaulets? I think these are called epaulets. The little shoulder things? The epaulets are red. Let's get that down. In that order? Okay. We slowed down a little bit, mostly because this is taking more time than I thought. Where are we on this? I'll check as soon as I'm done putting in the red details. The pockets red? Oh no, the pockets aren't. Okay. But the bottom of this are red. I'm not gonna do the cuffs as a color. Oh, the pockets up here. Hoping your music mojo comes back. Oh yeah. You know, it's good to take a break. I miss making flowers. I did miss doing this, though. Oh, the shirt's black on this one. Okay. And the bottom of these are red. Hang on a sec. I need to check my reference pic really quick. Who else is texting me? Sorry, it's texting my mom. Okay, let's find these. Where the hell? I have pictures of Yosefka from Bloodborne, because one of his outfits is based on that. I think we're gonna get to that very shortly. Where are my paramedics pictures? Oh, do I have them in a... hold on. Samples. I have like a folder that's just like all my reference. Please tell me I put it in there. There's some stuff in here that shouldn't be in here. Lol. Oh yeah, I guess... yeah, I guess the bottoms are, but there's like an extra cuff down there that I didn't do. It's for visibility, I would assume. Yeah. I didn't put the... forgot to put the band, the reflective bands on here. Let's get that in. good to take a break. You're more burned out than you thought. Yeah, dude. Burnout is a real thing. For real, no joke. Let's put in a reflective, like, on that. Let's just do it down here. Like this. There we go. And then red down here. I did two because I kind of didn't want to choose between the two designs I had here. So I did both. Why the hell not? I do have a lot more outfits that I didn't do. There's a couple of ones that are extras, which is kind of cool. It's very rare that I've had extras. I think May is the only one who has extras, honestly. Like, definitely have more to do for her. So, I am definitely gonna have to find a way to do more of those. Where are these? There they are. Red goes over there. There we go. Okay. That's super navy. Let's look at that. Let's do the white reflective parts. Oh, the watch. I was like, don't forget to do the watch. I forgot to do the watch, chat. There we go. There we go. Don't forget. I forgot. Immediately forgets. Okay. What am I doing? Staring at things. Okay. I need to kick it into light speed. I've been doing this for an hour. We've only gotten like one day. Yes! I can't wait to get to this one. That's the one I really want to do. That one's mostly white. Battlemania. Oh, the F! The Formula 1 uniform. I never decided the colors. Oh, we're in for it now, chat. Well, I'm in for it. Maybe I skipped that one. Maybe we skipped one? Maybe we do. Maybe I do skip that one. Mostly because I have no idea what I'm gonna do. I don't know. I think that's what we're gonna do. I think we're gonna skip the Formula 1 one. We're gonna color in some things, but we're not gonna color in the whole jumpsuit. Because I have no idea what we're gonna do. I fell asleep earlier, chat. Come on, give me a chance. Alright, so we'll just do blue down here. We'll look at it after this. It's the one after this one. So. This one does not have as much cake. How interesting. I mean, what are good colors for a Formula 1 pit crew uniform? And the reason why I have a Formula 1 pit crew one is literally because Riding with Death. It is. I stole the plot from Riding with Death. The latter half of Riding with Death, except without the invisibility. Some terrorist is trying to, you know, use a formula that blows up when there's a certain bunch of RPMs to blow up a race car. That's literally the whole story. I literally only did this story beat because that as a story plot because Doc doesn't like fast cars. And I just thought it would be cute to have him just sit there stressing out all the time. I'll pilot and sniper, drive cars really fast. Which reminds me, I haven't watched that Formula 1 movie yet. I probably should. That would be good research material, right? Research material, chat. Research material. Research material. Choco's not here to talk about that, but that was a, that's a reference to a, saucy game that we all played together. Dating sim. Hentai game. I got to be the teacher. That was wholly inappropriate. I don't know why they made me do that, but you know, whatever. I did not have the biggest boobs, I don't think. My character did not have the biggest boobs. That was my only disappointment. That was fun, but oh man, that took up my poor voice. Man, and I don't mean like doing the dirty parts. I mean like reading people who do like light or like visual novels on stream. We've done a couple. Holy cow. Your voice just goes. Like, you definitely have to, like, do a lot of warm-ups for that. I could never be a voice actor because I don't have the patience to do that. It's fun, though. Doing silly voices is fun. I'll give it that. But to do it as a profession? Ooh. I don't know if I would want to. Who would want to hear my voice? You know what I mean? We're doing this lighter so we can see the details. Mostly because it would be hard to see the details if I didn't. I also started doing this more sketchy line style because it actually is a lot less of a pain on my hand, because I tend, when I'm doing like single lines for outlines, I grip the pen way too hard, and then my hands cramp, and I'm getting old, and I can't be... that is not the kind of life I need to be wishing for myself. So I started doing inking with like a sketchier style, and I think I'm a lot happier with it. I've got someone here who probably likes hearing my voice. Boo. Lol. Yeah, who would want to do that? There's nobody in chat that would. Mods don't count. I just want to also point out, last week, if you were here, chat, and one of my mods donated to me on my Ko-Fi, I immediately used that to send that same mod supplies. So, you know, you got the money back. You got your money back! A little more than that, because I had to pay for shipping. So, you know, that worked out. Oh, that kind of works out. That looks good. That looks pretty good. It's so vibrant. It's so vibrant, chat. Oh, I gotta change music. Also, I dropped my sheet. Okay. Relentless Riders. The promo? Can I just click on it from chat? Oh, I gotta scroll up. There we go. No, but it opens in a different browser. Okay, yeah, this one. Open a new tab. There we go. I got it. You know, I did wonder if the erasers came out of your Ko-Fi dono. Well played, streamer, well played. Yeah, but I mean, like, that wasn't, you know... It's all one place. It's one bank account. Lamau. Although, I do want to say that me wanting to purchase them so quickly was not because I was trying to get back for the dono. It was a legit, you needed an art supply, and it was for a current thing, so... Therefore, I wanted to do that. You know, whether or not you would donate it to me or not, I would have bought you the supplies anyway, so, you know. Just want to make that clear. It was not a revenge thing. It was it just came from the same bank account thing. He figured sweet and helpful. Yeah, dude, but it's like, it's erasers, dude. If you don't mind me mentioning what it was on stream. I recently had to get a whole bunch of new erasers, and I did not get the ones that I wanted because I couldn't remember what the ones I wanted were, but there are some that don't make eraser debris. I did not get those. I just got more of these. So. Is that what I bought you? I didn't even look. I just said send me a link and I clicked buy after I was verified for Amazon UK. Lamau. I do like having kneaded erasers. I miss having those around. Kneaded erasers were really good because then you can, like, get into small places. Those were nice. I haven't had a kneaded eraser in years. I miss it. There we go. I should take that back. I'm gonna look into that because let me tell you, somebody who has to draw on their bed has no eraser debris says your bane. I had it somewhere. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if I might have emailed myself what these were. Gmail. Eraser. Wait. Nope. Wasn't that. Oh, shit. Why do I still have... That is an old email from my old workplace from the guy who hired me and then immediately left the company a year later. Shit, that is... Okay. Well, I didn't find it that way. Okay, hang on. I feel like I know what this is, too. Best eraser, no dust. Oh my god. Is it Faber-Castell? I swear I, like, sent myself an email. Okay. I don't know it right now, but I'll have to find it later. I need it, whatever it is. Oh, I forgot to do this. Shit. Go there. Pocket detail! I am getting distracted. Oh, shit. My hands are shaking. That means I'm hungry. Low blood sugar. I need to do something about that. That is... Holy shit. Okay. Give me a quick sec to get this in. Okay. I know exactly what I need in this instance. A diabetic's best friend. old person candy. This actually pops me up right away. So you're gonna have to deal with me having something in my mouth. Sorry. I will look into what this was, though. Because they literally, like, it doesn't leave behind the debris. And it was fucking wizardry. And I swear I went to go look for it. But you can only buy them in, like, packs of 5 or more. And they're, like, expensive in those packs. So I was like, I'll come back to that later. So, you know. Shit. Where's the screw rise up? Are you like them too, Deacon? I'm just eating it. I'm down to my last, like, 5 or 6. I keep them in my bag with, glucose gel packs. And I try not to have the glucose packs as often. So, you know. You love Werther's Originals? I should send you a pack for Christmas. Part of... Oh! That reminds me. Did I ever send you those Rhizo prints that I got at the beginning of the year? The Splatoon ones? The green and orange one? Did I ever send those to you? Please say yes, because that means I don't have 2 packages that are sitting around in my room. I only have 1 package sitting in my room that needs to be sent out to somebody. The Rhizograph. Rhizograph. I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce it. Your Rice Krispie Squares is a quick boost. Oh, yeah. It takes a little bit more time because those are carbs. Like, bread carbs. And sometimes you just need a shot of sugar to just go straight in. You're downstairs. Oh, yeah, no, yeah, you don't have to check it right now. Oh, yeah, do not check right now. Just check later at your easiest convenience. There's a new gamer lounge that's going to be opening up next weekend. This weekend? Next weekend? This weekend. That I wanted to kind of go to, but I'll be gone. So I'll have to visit when I'm not gone. Gamers Heaven. Or Gamers Haven? It's one of the two. I want to check them out. They were advertising during a bunch of cons this year. I believe their soft opening is Sunday? So there's Saturday or Sunday. Moreover, I need to go visit 7 Stars Bar and Cafe, which is... Or Bar and Grill. Is it Bar and Grill? Yeah, Bar and Grill. My step-cousins run it. It's a Star Wars themed bar and grill, and it's super cool. I haven't been to their new location. They just opened. They had to close during the pandemic. Nice. Cool. Those look good. More blue uniforms that... Yeah, we're gonna skip this one, but we're at least gonna put in the flesh details and everything. A couple of the details, and then I'll come back. What do you think? Red and black? Hold on. Maybe red and black. Red and black might work. But let's get everything else down first. He's wearing gloves on this one. Gray gloves. Or white gloves. There we go. Right there. Yeah, red and black would work. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I think some of the reference material I was getting had red and black. So, red and black might work. White and gray, I have that label, but I did not label what that was. Checking my Messages. We might still come back to it. We may not do this one right this minute, but I at least want to get these details in. Such a worried expression. Caller's cost. The speed. Comically fretting over that. Do you understand physics, you madman? Oh, I understand physics. Physics just gotta understand me. You know? Cuffs. Would the cuffs be white? I wonder. The gloves are, so let's at least get those in. Subject sweet treats. Galaxy offers chocolate biscuits that are ostensibly a chocolate digestive. But the chocolate is Galaxy chocolate. Should be a slam dunk? They're not. They taste like generic as shit. Oh. I mean... send some my way along with your favorite one, and I want to judge that. Like, I want to know... Like, I trust you. Your sense of taste is, for the most part, very trustworthy. I just... Call me an empiricist, but I need to see the water. You know what I mean? Oof, my hands are still kind of... Give me a sec, chat. Let me get a cracker. I might actually need to crack her up. I'll be right back. I mean, if we're gonna talk about, like, chocolate, right? I also got some chocolate, too. Easy joke, but I might need to crack her up, but I'm already here. I have senbei crackers. If we're gonna talk about chocolate, right? Like, Oh, do we need a new playlist? Okay. What was the other one? Barnbello. Where are you? Where are you? Wait, where are you? Hold on. Because if I click on your link, it's going to open up in a different browser that I have open. And I don't want to have to scroll back. Promo sampler? Is it the promo sampler? Yeah, that's pretty long. It's the promo sampler. I'm just going to start. Okay. Like, send you a different packs of chocolate digestives. Yeah, you can. I have one of these. The promo sampler. These aren't bad. It's dark chocolate. Oh, speaking of chocolate, it's like hype chocolate, right? I did try Dubai chocolate. Costco had these, like, squares of them. And I should have bought two when I saw them. They were good. They were milk. It was sweet. I don't get the super hype, but they were good. I'm not gonna lie. It was just basically a bougie Reptar bar. There's nothing wrong with that. But do we even need to make everything a bougie Reptar bar? Okay, I say that out loud and I can't say no. It's got chewy lava fudge. These are pretty good. Oh. Okay. Yeah, we'll come back to this. We'll come back to this one if we have time. This one's very Bloodborne Yosefka-esque, which is what I wanted. I just really want to do this one. It's Doc with round glasses. Oh man, Laura went on a rant the other day about Dubai chocolate, how much of a fad it is. Yeah. But here's the thing, right? Like, I could never find it prior to this. Like, pistachio plus milk chocolate, where the fuck was that? Like, growing up for me. Where were you? Yeah. I liked it before it was cool moment. Yeah, I know, but like, at least you got it. Cries. This little belt pouch with all the little implements. Kind of based it off of the, belt thing from my Monster Hunter, Rumpopolo armor. Which was like the coolest part of that armor set. It's like this waist part. With all the little, like, implements on it. That was cool. I think that was a cool detail. I swear, if something like butterscotch squares gets super popular, I'm gonna be pissed, so I totally get her. I love butterscotch squares. Oh, someone turned on the water up front. Hotel Chocolat. Not bougie bougie, but not cheap either. Honestly, there's so many different ways to try it. I'm kind of curious, but at the same time, I'm just like, I just want what I bought at Costco. They were cheap. They were thick though. They were like this thick, and about the same size as this, but like twice the thickness. And they were good. I wish such a thing was more available to me because I want more. But I don't want to like spend like bougie money on it. I just want cheap pistachio and chocolate. You know what I mean? Is there such a thing? Cheap bougie chocolate. Anyway. I don't, like, I get the hype, but I don't get the hype, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? It is legitimately a good thing, but, like, did we need to pumpkin spice latte it? You know what I mean? I'm so jealous you guys had it. There must be a place now. I mean, like, it still takes an effort, and then you gotta parse it out from people who are just overcharging. Like, See's Candy, I don't believe has a Dubai chocolate. Like, they don't make one. Which, you know, that's kind of cool. A chocolatier, but they didn't jump on that train. Because the next time we went back to Costco, they were gone. They were not at the end cap that they were at, and we couldn't find them, so. Let's sigh. Should we darken the lenses? Should they be like a little dark? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. And if I don't like it, we can white pen it. Oh, I kind of like that. Kind of like that. That's it exactly. Do we need to pumpkin spice it? Yeah. We don't need to pumpkin spice, guys. Come on. I mean, like, I like pumpkin spice. But I mean, like, it's not just pumpkin spice, it's pumpkin spice latte, so it has, like, a little bit of caffeine. And I can't do the caffeine. I can't do caffeine anymore, chat. Like, since I started, like, cutting back on it, like, a cafe soda? Oh, those fucking take me the hell out. Like, I can't have those without, like, having heart palpitations and, like, my stomach just fucking... I miss having my Viet coffee, chat. I miss my wife, chat. I miss my wife. Because, oh man, did I love a good cafe soda. Good Viet coffee. You know? I'm glad caffeine doesn't affect you. I mean, like, I cut back. Like, I literally just stopped cold turkey. I don't drink caffeine almost at all anymore. So when I do have it, my body just freaks out. And, like, I guess I can have, like, tea amounts, but not, like, what I used to have. You know what I mean? So enjoy it. Enjoy it for me. I'm gonna put my snackies over here and show you the original sketches that I have for this one. I won't have all of the details on there, but you know, it's mostly white with some gray, like gray and white. Maybe we'll make the sash purple. I could be convinced to do the sash in purple. Not being able to have a monster mango punch would kill me. Oh. Like energy drink monster? They make a mango? Huh. I did not know that. Was not aware. But I don't drink Monster, so, you know. I do love the ambience. We should have just started with this one. Should have just started with this album. Energy drink monster. And they do. It's good? Okay. I mean, I'm a slut for anything mango. Like, honestly. As we both are. As we do. Like, a mango sticky rice anything? Oh, get in my mouth. You know what I mean? Let's go a little bit darker on the gloves. My hands are still shaking, so I gotta be really mindful. Was not paying attention to the staff. Lol. Okay. I can fix this. There we go. You have to make noises or else it doesn't work. See? See how well that worked? That's one step up. More of a rock star guy. Yeah, I don't do rock star either. That's too much caffeine, man. I never was like a big caffeine drinker for like energy drinks. I was a soda drinker though. I do like my sodas. I'm a huge soda drinker. I love how that fucking like middle finger up there is way too thick. I don't care. It's a sketch. There we go. Should do a Don May version of him. Wouldn't that be cool? Eh? Eh? What's Don May? Gay Chinese historical fiction. I mean, that's what my husband described it as when I asked him. Stuff you would like, honey, as he puts it. And he was right. I probably would like that very much. I like it very much. There is an energy drink, regular consumption, but sometimes like a little treat. Just as a little treat. Yeah, mentioned a mango punch takeout order. Oh, you can get monsters for takeout? That's kind of cool. I didn't know that. Not very many places around here do. I am so glad I got this set. They're expensive, but like super color fine liners. I love them. They're really nice. They've been a godsend. Ugh. Go over there. Some places sell them, not super common. Oh, okay. That's kind of cool. Mustard. I think the original sketch had these just hanging out willy-nilly, and I was like, I realized they would fall right out. So I made them pouches. They should have a little bit logic, right? Right? Just a smidge. Scalpel. Syringe. Scissors. It's like his chatelaine, chatelaine pouch. And then everything is gray, so let's do it in a lighter one. They do have a range of loaded fries that includes Taki loaded fries. Taki with your fries, or Taki, like, ground up into a powder and then put on your fries? That's an important distinction. Which is why I would like clarification, sir. Whole ass Takis. Okay, that is a choice. No, you were indeed correct, sir. Sorry I doubted you. That is a choice. Are they cooked, or they just open a bag of Takis and just dump them on top of your fries? Chips, whatever. That's fucking wild, bro. Presume they opened a bag and dumped them in with the fries and Cajun sauce. Fair enough. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but okay. That sounds like some carnival shenanigans, if you ask me. Absolute carnival shenanigans. Anybody'll eat anything at a carnival, you know what I mean? I mean, I'll eat deep-fried anything at a carnival. Like, no joke. I'm just that crazy. Where do you go? Do you go here? Oh, you do go there. Okay. Flip side, the only takeout places that sells Mr. Whippy ice cream. Mr. Whippy. I know what that is. Yeah. That's like the equivalent of like, to me, what's the word I'm looking for? We're gonna do the sash in purple. Good humor. It's like good humory. Let's try one of these ones. Which one? Let's do this one. It's like good humor. Do they still have ice cream trucks? I think I've seen one recently. A single one. And it was at a park, which makes sense because that's a good place to get clientele. But like, we used to have one that would be in our neighborhood. I haven't heard it in years, so I don't know if they're still around, which is sad. Because I would totally buy fucking ice cream from an ice cream truck. Why the hell not? You know? That's the main area of the housing estate you live in. Aw, that's cute. Oh, I'm so jealous. Enjoy it. Enjoy it for me. Okay. We are not as done as I thought we were gonna be. Which is unfortunate. Because we have like 2 more. What the hell was taking us so long? We're gonna skip to the Splatoon one. I want to color the Splatoon one before we break, because this will be the last one we'll have. There's a little treat. Octodoc. I honestly thought this one would take like the least amount of time. I guess in comparison to everything else it is. Yes, your Octoling dog. Your Scronglow. Stop! I always like doing the little Splatoon ones. The Splatoon ones are nice. They're fun. Meh, 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 meh. I did like this one though. This one was fun. Yeah, this one turned out okay. I kind of like it. Should try Splatoonifying non-Splatoon characters of yours. A Splatoon Una? Yeah, a Splatoon Una would be hella cute. I want to take another crack at Splatoon May. I haven't done that since, like, my first outfit, August. That was years ago. Like, 2018. Inkling May would be adorbs. Ah! Come back. Okay. I have to make up an explanation as to why there's a fantasy outfit. Don't worry about it, chat. I'm behind in writing the flavor text anyway. I don't know how I'm gonna explain the Splatoon one. Honestly, you know what would be really funny is just... that's his build. He plays Splatoon with Dinah and PK. And he's actually good at it. Why is Doc playing Splatoon? Why wouldn't he? The game is boss. You know? Why wouldn't he play one of the greatest, you know, third-person shooters of all time? It's full of gay squids. Why wouldn't he like that? Yeah, that turned out pretty good. I like that. That's nice. Alright, let's skip. We only have 2 left and I'll have them done anyway. Here we go. The Splatoon build. Yeah, that would be hilarious and I'm here for it. He plays. Why the hell wouldn't he? You know? He plays Hydra. Because that's what I play. Hydra Splatling, Booyah Bomb, the whole 9 yards. It is what it is, it do what it do. Man's got free time, he needs to fill it somehow. Yeah! He needs to fill it somehow when he's not, like, in a situationship with Sniper. How do we want to do the eyes? They're big enough. I can do his default. Where's my other purple? There it is. Hydrangea. Can actually do the gradient. The canon gradient. There we go. Ugh, I love his eyes. Doc's eyes are probably my favorite part of his entire design. Now, what the fuck are these colors? Hold on. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Did I not? I did not. Okay. I didn't put him in my... Okay, here we go. Skip the... I love how the glassless glasses. Like, what? Naze? Nani? Why? This should go easy. This is very easy to do. Just do a couple of little things that are a little bit different. I've made the button instead of the Squid Research Lab, I've made it like the Cataseus. We'll color it the same. Made it a little different. That's a yellow shirt, right? God, I wish I had a yellow that was closer to that. I don't. There we go. Oh, that's too dark. That's fine. There we go. That is a warm gray, in my opinion. Isn't this a Splat 1? The Splatoon 1 default shirt? Like, rookie shirt? Or am I tripping? It's been a while. It's been a while since I played Splatoon 1. You think it is? Okay. It's been a while. I guess his tentacles would be like that cream white. Default. Ah! I love him. I should build him. What do these boots look like? Hang on. Oh, wait, I gotta color that in. We'll make it the same color, though. We'll make it hot pink. Oh, there's a Squid Research logo on there, isn't there? Yeah, there is. Give me a sec. We'll fake it. There we go. I think it's orange, according to this picture. It's like a little patch. There we go. We're not going for accuracy, we're going for as close as we can get. Darn it. Why am I storing you upside down? There we go. Ah, look at you. Fucking adorable. His pants are like the little sweatpants. They're gonna disappear straight in, though. Yeah. There we go. So orange on the bottom, right? Yeah. I know it's a rim, so I'll treat it that way. Buckles are silver. I'm hungry. I'm hungry right now. Is this gonna be dark enough? There we go. Oh, they're Rockenbergs. What do those roll normally? Like, what are the ability chunks those roll? Oh, they definitely... Yeah, this definitely needs to be darker. I'm gonna have to go one up. That's fine. I feel like I made the boots in proportion finally, for the most part. I never make the shoes or hands big enough, in my opinion. You know, I could deal with them being just that, not as dark, just to see the details. I can live with that. What would Dynamite roll for, you know, their build, I wonder? Who is like a really annoying sub? What's a really annoying sub? Ah, no, I do want them darker. Darn it. Alright. Well, it's easier to go darker to lighter than it is the other way around. There go all my beautiful details. Bah. Yeah. We'll do this. Heart of Hearts Dino's running some pure sub-weapon power-up, and a weapon that has auto-bombs. Oh, you think auto-bombs? I was thinking, oh, what are the balloon ones? I was thinking those, because those don't take a lot of your tank, so you can throw, like, just 60 billion of them. And you only need to get tagged twice when 2 of those. Splat bomb? Burst bombs! Burst bombs. I can see him rolling burst bombs. That would be annoying AF. with all sub power-up. Just nothing but sub power-up. What weapon has that? Just need the pants in black. Yeah. Yeah. PK seems like he would be like either a Brush or a Splatana. Honestly, Splatana. Splatana, and then use it like Tonfas. Not that you could do that in the game, but he just seems like a Splatana user. Is there a Splatana that has the hammer as a special, or am I also tripping? That sounds like something he would do. He'd be either an asshole Brush build, or he'd be a Splatana build. On God. Absolutely frontlining shit. Yeah. Look at my boy. Okay, let's pop out some of these details with a pen. Do a little of this. Hello. I love you. He said I love you. Oh no. Look at this boy. Ah! So adorable. So flippin' adorable. Maybe later I'll put down exactly what he has. So last time I did, you know... Medic and him would have the same build, in my opinion. Mostly because it's my build, and I'm allowed to enforce that on anybody. Definitely Thermal Ink is so important, though. Like, for real, Thermal Ink, I have been able to keep tabs on people so easy having that. Tag them once, they can't hide from you for very long. Literally perfect creature. I know! He is literally a perfect creature. God's own perfection. I love you, Doc. Sorry I put you through so much. No, I'm not. There we go. Well, that was of the 7 we had to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 5 done in the allotted time. A little bit over. He's so cute. Sorry I put you through much. It will happen again, yeah. A little bit less. Honestly, I think his life joining the anything store is 50 times better than even the best days at the facility, honestly. If I can say that. His life begins now. Being everybody's perfect little twink doctor. Support build. So, you'll just have to watch my Instagram. The Battle Mania outfit is gonna be mostly the same. Decon also designed it. I did a couple of things that I took, but I kind of went my own way. Is the No Mercy on the back. That's kind of cool. I did keep that. That was gonna be cool. Plenty of done. Now go eat. Also, I'm so right. Well, you know. The pit crew, that may be black and red. We'll see. I haven't made a full decision yet. Also, you'll have to watch the socials. They're only, right now, they're only on Kara and, what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah. Kara and Instagram. Tumblr is probably gonna get a mass upload. With no dialogue, sadly. Or unless they put the dialogue as, like, separate. I might put the dialogue separate, but I don't know. I just didn't feel like uploading to 3 places. But yeah, on God, this is God's perfect little creature. I love it. I think I made his torso way too small and his legs too long. Whatever. If I need to change it, I have ways. In the meantime, next week. What is next week? It should be September. Oh no, it's still August. Maybe. If there is a stream, it will be Monster Hunter. If there is not a stream, it's because I'm taking a break. I might take a break. It is like 75% I think I will take next week off. But there's a 25% chance that maybe we'll do some event quests. They have a pickaxe I want to get, so we'll see. Anyway, you guys have a good weekend. You have a good week. Maybe see you next weekend, or next week. If I don't, I will definitely see you September. We're gonna start spooky games. I've got some plans. I don't know what, but I've got plans. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye.